Salvete omnes, this is I'm Amelia, also known as TheMartianGeek, and welcome back to another episode of Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex. In the last episode, we were still in Warp Room 5, and now it's time for the final level of the game. Level 25, Cortex Vortex. I remember this one being tough, but we shall see.
Crash, you've been a naughty boy, but now that's going to end.
Look who's talking, Mr. I want to take over the world. I will say one thing about this level, it has pretty darn good music. But we're starting out by running toward the screen, which is never a good sign. Don't worry, it's not a chase level though. This is another one of the rare, completely regular platforming levels. We have 155 boxes. The nasty thing about this one is it doesn't have very many checkpoints. There are only 2 in the whole level, so we really have to be careful. Pay attention to those shadows. Not really sure why they had you go toward the camera there. But whatever. Just continue. Oh hey, I remember these guys from the futuristic levels in Crash 2. They just have a lot of throwbacks in this. Oh heck. That was heck, not another word. Yep, notably, we still haven't hit a checkpoint, so if I screw anything up, it'll be all the way back to the beginning. And for the platform to go as far down as I can... Oh boy, yeah. This is gonna be rough, isn't it? I think the part at the beginning is probably the toughest thing we've had to deal with so far, just because it's harder to see where I'm going. Okay, 98 lives. I thought so, but hopefully I can keep my Uka Uka a little longer this time. The level also looks kinda cool. Also, notably, this is the only 5X level that doesn't have the same theme as the others. Now, whether it fits the theme of the Warp Room, I'm not sure, because, well, to be honest, the 5th Warp Room doesn't really seem to have much of a theme. One could maybe make an argument for, like, futuristic. See if I can fix that graphical glitch there. How did that happen? Down to 97. Yeah, like, future isn't really an element, for one. For another, only this level and the previous one really fit the theme. Which, I mean, that's still tied with Warp Room 3, as far as fitting the theme goes. Yeah, you know, Crash Bandicoot doesn't usually go for the checkpoint starvation as a form of difficulty thing, but I think this is one of the rare exceptions to that. Like, there really should have been a checkpoint after the moving toward the camera part. Not so tough from behind, are ya? I'm still not really sure what the best way to handle this part is. Not jump too high, obviously, but beyond that... What? I slipped off the edge of the platform? How did that happen? Excuse me? That's some Insane Trilogy stuff there. I wonder if the hitboxes for platforms and stuff are different in this game compared to Crash 1 to 3. I wouldn't think so, but it's possible. Yeah, that box should be a checkpoint. Just saying. And wait for these slow-moving platforms to come back down. I feel like Crash isn't really that good at making low jumps, though. Aw. And that could have been bad. At last, a checkpoint! And we're running toward the screen. Or, away from the screen, I mean. We're running toward the... We're running toward something. Running toward forward. It is a pretty cool level, though. Like, I'll take a hard level that's pure platforming over one that's only frustrating because it's an annoying gimmick level any day. I want that fruit. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I wasn't supposed to touch that. How are we doing on boxes? Only, well, 19 now. We have these guys. So many obstacles here. In the nick of time. That's a rather tricky box arrangement, too. And second checkpoint. Boy, the part between the first and second ones was a heck of a lot easier to do than before the first one. Oh, that doesn't look fun. But I managed. You can see the green gem platform over there. Yeah, well, each warp room had a gem platform, and that's the only one we hadn't seen, and this is the final level of the game, so that should have been expected. But we're actually going to skip it. Because this is the last level, and we have a boss after this, and the credit sequence, and like I said back in level 17, I kind of don't want to do all that at once, especially given how tricky this level is already. 37 boxes? Okay. Now, is there anything interesting in here? Yes, there is, in Uka Uka. So it's good that I didn't immediately hit the TNT. Had to cough. Oh. Yeah. Well, at least now it seems like the game is giving us some catharsis. Free invincibility, yay! Plow through all these nitros and get the power crystal. The final one. You know, what exactly were those last 5 power crystals actually for? We already put all the elemental masks to sleep, so are these for Crash himself? Would they work as well on an actual animal as they would on magical elemental masks? Or maybe, like, we tie them together and use them as a blunt weapon? The mental imagery of the, not sure why I was... Okay. But yeah, the mental imagery of that, though, like, bonk, go, bonk, two, bonk, sleep, bonk. Ow, ow, okay, I'll go. Sheesh, those things hurt. Anyway, we're done with the level. We got the gem. And there we go, yeah. Like I said, pretty cool level. Pretty hard. But fair, I think. Could have done without that section going toward the camera, but it was alright. And now it's time to face Crunch for the last time. As there is a secret warp room, but there's no boss for it. It's Crunch time!
Congratulations, Crash.
Why, thank you.
You should be proud of yourself. Not only have you collected all the crystals in record time, but you also defeated the elementals. Let Crunch and me be the first ones to congratulate you.
By pummeling your sad Bandicoot frame into a pulp. Come and get it.
Well, they say the definition of insanity, or insanity, is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results, so... time to face him for the 5th time and beat him. And immediately die, yeah. I'm not going to be at 99 lives for long. So, this boss battle, the way it works is... I keep not being able to do that in time. But Crunch will alternate between different elemental attacks. And you have to dodge them, obviously, and then when he's tired, you have to hit him with the bazooka. And you don't have a lot of time to do so. And he'll get angry, punch Cortex over here, and then you hit him. And I'm starting to think that I probably should have plugged in a controller before doing this, because... oh boy. Trying to move that bazooka that quickly. Oh, come on, that looked like it hit him. And iced. This is actually a pretty tough boss, because his attacks are terrifyingly random. At least you can tell what element he's going to use by which button he stands by. Also, if I could actually remember which button shoots the bazooka. And if it would actually shoot, that would be good. Dang it. Stupid bazooka. Did they not test that thing? There we go. Goodness. And you have to hit him, I think, 4 times? Maybe 5. He doesn't have a health bar for reasons unbeknownst to me, so... okay, so now he's adding water. Now we have another rock attack. Okay, I actually got him that time. So it's circle to shoot. Get Cortex again. And now he will add fire to his arsenal. And I forget what this one actually does. Okay, so fire, earth, then water. And then fire again. And now we hit Cortex again. And now he gets to use air. Well, I say air, it's actually electricity, because even for this boss they couldn't come up with a good way to use air. And then fire. Then air. And dang. And then water. You know, this is the only boss in this game that really could have used a checkpoint like the bosses in the new Crash 4 do. Like the new Crash 4 have, I mean, bosses. So, Earth. Hit Cortex in the face. I will say this boss might be kind of annoying, but it is a neat idea incorporating all the elements like this. At least I've gotten better at aiming that bazooka faster. Alright, fire time. Seems like that one's the easiest to dodge. And then we have earth. And water. And dang it. Couldn't even tell where that was coming from. So I think with the water, it seems like they come from the edges, so... Wait, I didn't die from the water? So given that, maybe it would be best to stay in the middle during that. Oh, I almost didn't shoot him in time. I realize this game was not designed to be played with the keyboard, but I still feel like they don't give you enough time to actually aim the bazooka, especially considering how terrible it is at aiming. Okay, water. Those ice balls stay around for an annoyingly long time, too. We do only have to hit him 4 times, right? Okay, do not stand there. Do not stand there. And do not stand there. Gotcha. Okay. Bring me lightning. Yeah, first bring me Cortex. Yeah, the real trouble comes when the elemental attacks overlap. Dang it. Oh, wait. I unfroze. Okay, so maybe that doesn't actually hurt you, it just makes you vulnerable to the other attacks. Huh. Could have sworn it killed me early on. Come on. Okay. And... now do I get to shake the controller to deal more hits to him? Okay, we got him. Speed choose. To run faster, hold R2 while running. Press X to continue. Also known as the reason we wait until we've beaten the final boss to start doing time trials. It could be handy in chase levels too, but...
Can't you ever let me win? What do you want from me, you cretin? Cortex! You realize that Crash may have collected all the crystals, but he doesn't have the gems. With the gems, we
have
can
a decent
resurrect
number
the
of them.
masks one last time and destroy that Bandicoot once and for all.
And cue credits. So, I don't actually have an outro because we're not done with the game. We still have some gems to get and some secret levels to do, as well as some time trials to do. I will say though, what was Cortex actually expecting, really? I mean, he shouldn't be astonished by that turn of events, like Cortex and Uka Uka. We will conquer the world and spread evil. The only problem is we have this hero around who's beaten us 3 times already and defeated every minion we sent against him. But this time we have a new weapon and things will be different. Crash defeats aforementioned evil minions. Cortex and Uka Uka. Surprised Pikachu face. Also, I didn't realize this is what the credit sequence looked like, actually. Oh, here you get the names of the elementals, and they misspelled entropy as entropy. Brilliant. So this credits theme is actually a level theme too, but we won't see it until the secret warp room. For now, I guess we enjoy Crash disco dancing with... is that supposed to be a person or a robot? I don't know, it's weird. I actually kind of wish we were done with the game, because the secret levels in this game are not great. But, you know, we'll get to those, well, actually a few episodes from now, because I'm not going to start on the secret levels until we've collected 25 relics, and also the remaining colored gem pathways, whatever. So for now, we'll just watch the list of names. Oh, interesting. Coco doesn't have the same voice actress here. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. That's a Japanese cast list. I didn't even see if her voice actress was the same in the English version. Interesting thing about the Japanese version is it actually says Crash 4 on it. Because apparently Americans or English speakers don't like numbers? I don't know. I always thought that was weird. But we're back in the main warp room. We have 25 out of 25 crystals. We have 5 powers, 5 colored gems, and 28 white ones for 33 out of 46. No relics. And we're back to the start. Also 63%. So now we can do any of the regular levels that we want. And I forgot that this actually worked now. So here's what the secret warp room looks like, and I actually didn't mean to show it to you just yet, but we need relics to open those levels anyway. So, I'll see you next time when we take on the remaining 3 gem pathways.